Pagkatapos ng isang buong linggo ng paghihintay, muling nagbabalik ang pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas dito sa lungsod ng San Juan sa loob ng The Arena para sa pagpapatuloy ng NCAA Season 91. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action at sa Ball Sky Cable Channel 167 at binabati po namin ang lahat ng aming mga kababayan na nanonood mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo sa pamamagitan ng The Filipino Channel o TFC. Dalawang mainit na bakbakan ating mapapanood ngayong Martes as the Arellano University Chiefs take on the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals in our first matchup. At sa ating pangalawang laban, magbabangga naman ang Jose Rizal University kontra sa San Sebastian College Recoletos. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, at sa pagkakataong ito, muli natin makakasama ang recovering point guard. Hindi po retirado, recovering lang po. Mikey Reyes, welcome back to the broadcast panel, and I'm excited to cover this game between EAC and Arellano with you.
Good afternoon, Anton. Good afternoon to everyone watching at home, and we're back. We're happy na last week's games nga na postponed because of Typhoon Falcon, and we're happy to continue to bring in the NCAA.
At maganda ang bakbakan natin ngayon, Mikey, sapagkat ang EAC at Arellano, matagal ng rivals yan. Even before pumasok sila sa NCAA, naglalaban na yan sa NCAA. Ngayon, sila ay regular members na ng pinakaunang Collegiate Sports League ng Pilipinas. At dahil ito, ang ika-6 na araw ng NCAA Season 91, silipin natin ngayon ang team standings.
Ayan, Anton, as you can see, Arellano Chiefs with a 1-1 win-loss record right now. And they need this game to keep in step with their rivals, San Beda, Letran, and Perpetua. As with EAC naman, they haven't had a good start to start this season, pero one big upset win can really turn the tables for them.
Well, both these teams, Arellano and EAC, still trying to find their group. Itong Arellano, on opening day, medyo nahirapan, tinambakan kontra sa JRU. Pero sa kanilang huling laban, nanalo naman sila kontra sa Lyceum. But it was not a walk in the park sapagkat nakahabol ang Lyceum.
Yun nga, Anton, kita mo naman dito. Woo! Medyo nakahinga nga dito si Coach Jerry because after a hot start with 29 points sa first quarter, they're actually leading by 19 pero significantly, as you can see, nag-dip yung scoring nila as every quarter passed. Pero a lot of factors contributed to this, Anton. Especially yung nag-cramp nga si Giovanni Halalon at saka medyo nag-cool down dito si Zach Nichols kung bandang huli.
Naka 20 points si Giovanni Halalon. Breakout game para sa kanya sa laban nila kontra sa Lyceum. Imagine they were up by 19 points in that game. Kinapos sila sa dulo pero nagwagi pa rin ang Arellano University Chiefs kontra sa Lyceum. And according to Coach Jerry, yun ang pinaka-importante na nakuha nila. Ang pinakauna nilang panalo ngayong NCAA Season 91. At ngayon, makakatapat nila ang kupunan ni Coach Andy De Guzman, ang EAC General, still looking for their first win, Mikey. Pero tandaan natin, hindi naglaro si Sidney Onwubere sa kanilang unang laban at si Francis Monsayak in their last game.
Pero ito nga, si Christ Fernan Mejos, ang lone bright spot right now for the EAC Generals, averaging 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and almost a steal per game. Pero yun nga, Anton, like you said, hindi pa sila nakakalaro with a full lineup, and this is the only time na makikita natin na kung ano talaga ang mapapakita ng EAC dito sa Season 91 ng NCAA.
Ngayong araw magsisimula ang tunay na laban para sa Generals dahil gaya ng sinabi mo, full force na sila. Meron ng Monsayak, meron ng Onwubere at nagsa-step up pa si Fernan Mejos. Mamaya mga pamilya, makakasama rin natin ang courtside si Myrtle Sarosa. At kung kayo po ay nanonood from your homes, you can also join our discussion on social media by tweeting us and including the hashtag NCAA Season 91 and the hashtag AUVSEAC as well. So Mikey, dalawang koponan, Generals and Chiefs, handa nang ilabas ang kanilang galing. Pero sa pagkakataong ito, ilabas muna natin ang ating cellphone at hihanda ang ating sarili para sa isang pre-game selfie. Invite all the fans. Dahil sa NCAA, it's all about the community. Here we go!
Let's meet the starters. First, for the Arellano Chiefs. And forward number 5, Ryle Mecca. Power forward number 17, Julius Cadavis. At center number 19, Mark Tano. The off guard number 11, Donald Gumaru. And the point guard number 6, Giovanni Halalon. Head coach of the Chiefs is Jerry Cordinera. And now the starting five for the EAC Generals. Power forward number 14, Jerick Diego. Forward number 17, Sydney Onwopere. At center number 18, Hamadu.
Starting lineups para sa koponan ni Coach Jerry Cordinera at koponan ni Coach Andy De Guzman. Parehong nagbago, Mikey, ng starting lineup. Giovanni Halalon starting at the backcourt kasama si Ryle Mecca, Julius Cadavis joining them kasama ang sentrong si Mark Tanu at forward na si Donald Gumaru. Para naman sa panig ng EAC, full force na Sydney Onwopere, they have Lamino at center, Jerick Diego, point guard Francis Munsayak, and Mario Bonleon.
Finally, Anton, nakabalik na nga itong si Francis Munsayak. Plus itong sino Onuobre. So sabay na sila ngayon finally magsa-start for EAC.
Oo, kasi si Onwopere was serving a suspension sa kanilang laban kontra sa San Beda kaya hindi siya nakalaro. Si Munsayak naman, who got ejected in that game against San Beda, did not play in their last match against CSB. So makikita natin ang full force, loaded na Generals dito sa laban na to. Mintes ang tira ni Lamino, napulot ni Halalo ng bola. Ito na ang Chiefs umaarangkada.
That's what I like about Giovanni Halalon. He will really try to create for his teammates right off the bat. Anton, yun na nga, minsan napapasama pero you like that risk coming from your point guard.
And what about this adjustment, Mikey, from Coach Jerry Cordinera? Last game, nag-start ang tandem ni Salado at Halalon. Pero dito, sa larong ito, he's bringing back Salado to the bench.
I think it's important for Salado to come off the bench din kasi last game wala itong si Gumaru na suspended din siya. So I think it's important na at least one of them, talking about Giovanni and Salado, playing at one point of the game.
Samantala, Mario Bonleon nakuha ang unang puntos para sa EAC dito sa ating laro. At turnover naman para sa panig ng Chiefs. Inside pass, too strong on that drive. Ito na ang Arellano. Halalon, pinasa kay Ryle Mecca. High arcing jumper, wala.
Arellano really trying to shoot early in the shot clock. Talagang atake itong team na to, especially with point guard like Giovanni Halalon.
And look at the defense of Coach Jerry Cordinera, putting a big guard on Francis Munsayak. Si Ryle Mecca, Mikey, ang nakatao kay Munsayak.
I guess yun yung adjustment dito ni Coach Jerry Cordinera. Mahirapan itong si Francis Munsayak and take advantage of his height disadvantage.
Panoorin natin itong galaw ni Lamino, umikot at na-sandwich siya sa ilalim. Coach Jerry Cordinera, 17 years as a professional. Last year, took Arellano to its first ever finals appearance dito sa NCAA. And now he's looking to steer them to greater heights in his second season. Under goal stab, too strong. Lamino with the rebound. Lamino backing down. Mark Tano, and he scores.
EAC being one of the highest rebounding teams in the league, showing us kagad na rebounding team talaga to. And if you're not gonna box out, mahirapan kayo talunin itong team na to.
Napansin nga natin sa stats, and even Coach Andy mentioned it. They have been dominant in terms of their rebounding, out-rebounding San Beda and even CSB in their first two games.
Being able to out-rebound a team like San Beda is big, especially with two of their imports.
Kaya naman, ito na ang pantapat ni Coach Jerry Cordinera kay Lamino. Deonce Holtz checking into the game for Mark Tano. Pero panoorin muna natin itong galaw ni Lamino. This strong move of the game is brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life.
Holtz coming in early in this game. Last game, hindi siya masyado naglaro, Anton. And I was asking them about it, and what they said was kailangan mahanap ni Holtz yung rhythm niya early para consistent yung game niya.
Last year, he was the leading scorer for Arellano, averaging 13.4 points per outing. Ngayon, 7.5 pa lang ang naitatala per game ni Deoncy Holtz.
But I think it's important that alam nung mga teammates niya na nagsistruggle siya ngayon and they will try to find him down low for easy basket.
I was talking to Coach Jerry Codiniera a while ago and he told me that he feels that Holtz, bilang foreign player, has to provide intimidation and the presence underneath. And that time, he prevented an easy dunk from Lamino.
But that's what Francis Monsayak offers to the EAC Generals. Kita mo naman, pinush niya yung bola kaagad at naka-drop off ng maganda. And yun, muntik na ngang i-dunk nito ni Lamino.
Lumusot sa dalawang bantay, open lane para kay Lamino. No easy basket, sabi ni Deoncy Holtz. Itong si Lamino, tubong Cameroon. He's 6'9" at nakausap natin si Coach Jerry Mikey and he told us na he has trouble speaking English kaya nahihirapan yung mga kakampi ni Lamino na kausapin siya.
Oh, I think malaking bagay yun. Especially, I had experiences with imports before and the communication within the game is very important. And on the floor, hindi naman pwedeng everything you say, explain mo sa kanya. But I think that's a disadvantage. But at the same time, I'm sure he's trying to understand what they're trying to tell him.
Lamino is the sweeper dito sa defensive set na ito ng EAC. Deoncy Holtz cutting inside and scoring off a sweeping hook.
Yun nga, kailangan mag-gain itong si Deoncy Holtz yung kumpiyansa niya ulit. And that was a good pass by Cadavis. Easy basket for Holtz.
Last year's Rookie of the Year from Los Angeles, California, Deoncy Holtz.
Yun ang mga illegal screen na hindi gusto ng coach. It was a useless foul. Hindi naman niya kailangan gawin yun, but I'm sure babawi yan pagbaba natin dito.
Ito yung magandang pasa kanina ni Cadavis kay Deoncy Holtz for the easy 2. Tabla ang ating laban, 5-all. It's great to have college basketball back, Mikey, after missing those 2 days because of the typhoon. Giovanni Halalon scooping that layup but unable to find the mark. Natapik ni Halalon ng bola. Chiefs umaarangkada. Brian Mecca with a finish.
So ang maganda sa Arellano, their offense really comes from their defense. That was a good steal by Giovanni Halalon leading to a fast break bucket.
7-0 run, Mikey. Pagkatapos magsimula ang Generals 5-0. Malyari all day to shoot. Bitin ang kanyang tira. Offensive rebound para kay Sidney Onwubere. Onwubere umatake. Nawala ang bola. Nakuha ni Halalon. Halalon zigzagging his way through the defense. Kicks it out. Donald Gumaru for 3. Malyari with a board.
Yun yung nabibigay ni Donald Gumaru sa starting 5 nitong Arellano. Giving them an outside shot na respectable in the league. One of the most respected in the league when it comes to three-point shooting.
Lamino sealing Cadavis, able to spin and draw a foul. Alam mo, nakakabilib ito, Mikey, maski na hindi marunong mag-English, itong si Lamino, nakukuha pa rin niya yung play.
Basketball is a universal language, alam mo naman yan, Anton.
Lamang ang Arellano, 7-5 sa aming pagbabalik. Lamino will shoot 2 free throws. This is NCAA Season 91, ilabas ang galing. Ayan po si Zach Nichols, number 7 ng Arellano University Chiefs, ang Phil Canadian na pumutok sa kanilang huling laban kontra sa Lyceum. 16 points, 5 for 12 from the 3-point line after he was cold in JRU going 1 for 11.
Actually, we covered this game, Anton, and we saw how Zach Nichols exploded in the first half. Actually, at one point, tinawag natin siyang Klay Thompson ng NCAA. But I think it's important that he he becomes consistent with his outside shot, especially down the stretch.
Sigurado ako, Mikey, na kung narinig niya yung comment natin na we're comparing him to Klay Thompson, matutuwa itong si Zach Nichols kasi nakausap ko siya kanina. Sabi niya sa NBA, ang idol niya ngayon si Klay Thompson. But when he was watching college basketball in the past, ang idol niya si JJ Redick.
Parehas na shooter nga. Anton, alam mo na kung anong role niya sa team and ano ang pinractice niya as a kid.
Pero sa puntong ito ng laban, hindi pa pinapakawalan ni Coach Jerry si Zach Nichols. So abangan natin yan. 7-5 ang ating talaan. Lamang pa rin ang Arellano University. Lamino will shoot another free throw. EAC has 2 Cameroonian players. Lamino is the starter. He's 6'9". Mbang is the other player. He's 6'7". And Sydney Onwubere gets on the board.
Itong EAC, parang tatlo na rin yung import with Onwubere in their lineup. Iba yung nadadala nitong Onwubere sa team.
Tabla na ang ating laban. 7-all. Bitin ang tira ni Mecca. Gumaru, ball swing. Pinasa kay Halalon. Halalon. Pinasa kay Holtz. Holtz with a fadeaway. Wala. Bola pa rin ng Arellano. Offensive rebounding in play for the Chiefs. Halalon, bitin ang tira. And look at Holtz. Battle for the loose ball, Mikey.
I think Holtz is starting aggressive dito sa game na to. Gusto nga niya talagang ma-pick up yung rhythm niya ng maaga. As you can see.
Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, makakasama natin at courtside si Myrtle Sarosa. Myrtle, sino kasama mo ngayon?
Hi Anton, ako meron tayong bisita na mula pa talaga sa Taiwan para suportahan nga ngayon si Sydney Onwubere. Kasama natin si Fiona. Hi Fiona, how are you? Fiona, I heard that you came all the way from Taiwan. Is it because you're going to celebrate your 3rd anniversary?
Yeah.
How are you guys going to celebrate your 3rd anniversary?
I come from all the way from Taiwan.
Yes.
To celebrate our 3 years anniversary. To show Sydney that
We see that Sydney is playing really well. So far, he just went on board. How are you guys doing? And how's your relationship?
our relationship is good. I know that Sydney have practice every morning, and then he's really tired, he's really busy. But he still makes the time for me that we sky every night, every day.
Thank you so much, Fiona. Balik muna dyan si Anton.
Maraming salamat kasamang Myrtle. Isa lang masasabi ko dyan, Mikey. Isipin mo yung dedication ni Fiona from Taiwan coming all the way para panoorin ng kanyang boyfriend na si Sydney Onwubere. Sydney and Fiona, may forever dyan.
Ang maganda naman dito kay Onwubere, umi-effort din pala to. Hindi lang magaling na basketball player. Lover boy din pala tong si Sydney.
Tignan natin kung may tutuloy ni Sydney ang kanyang magandang performance in his last game. 14 points, 16 rebounds for Sydney Onwubere sa kanyang debut dito sa NCAA Season 91.
But that's also the game na they missed their court general in Francis Sayak. So, ngayon nga, yun na nga. Ito, dito natin makikita kung paano sila maglaro lahat on the same floor.
Sydney Onwubere, tubong Masbate, but he was born in Imus, Cavite. At eto na, si Zach Nichols nagparamdam na, Mikey.
Right away, kakapasok pa lang, bumitaw agad si Zach Nichols. Nandun pa pala yung momentum niya from last game kahit nagkabagyo na at lahat.
No rust para sa shooting ni Zach Nichols. Panoorin natin itong agaw ni Giovanni Halalon. This fast play of the game is brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life.
Yun ang hindi mo pwedeng gawin kay Giovanni Halalon. Yung paikot-ikot kang nagdidribble. Magaling sumundot tong batang to. Ito na naman siya, palayap na naman.
Napakatulin talaga nitong si Giovanni Halalon na meron ng 4 na puntos at nag-enjoy ang mga tiga-Arellano dito sa pinapakita ng kanilang Chiefs.
Hindi natin napansin, Anton. Ito na pala yung dalawang minions ng Arellano. Ito na si Salado at Halalon helping each other out and trying to push the pace for Arellano.
Coach Jerry Codiniera pleased with what he is seeing. Isang pasa lang mula kay Nichols. Deontay Holtz for 3.
Talagang agresibo dito to start the game for Holtz, trying to gain his confidence from last game.
So far, Holtz has 2 points, but he had a great block a while ago. Onwubere, supalpal na naman ni Deontay Holtz. And guess who's ahead of the pack? Kent Salado.
Halalon to Salado, Salado to Halalon. Paikot-ikot lang yan. Ganyang kabilis yung tandem ng Arellano.
Arellano, lamang na, 15-7. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 91. Ilabas ang galing. Nakakatuwa talaga ang reaction ng mga fans dito sa loob ng arena tuwing nakikita nila ang kanilang sarili sa big screen. Smile, you're on cam. There we go. There we go.
Ang galing talaga ni Direk mamili. In fairness to him, talagang alam niya kung saan nakaupo yung mga
Fans natin nasasakto dito sa Smile on your on cam.
By the way, the NCAA games are being broadcast live worldwide on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, particularly in the US, Canada, countries in the Middle East, and Europe, Australia, Japan, and the rest of the Asia Pacific. The NCAA is also available via live streaming on the online platform tfc.tv.
Like what you said, Anton, iba na yung exposure ngayon ng NCAA. Pati sa social media, pumatong na tong NCAA.
Hello, Miss Joanna Perez. Thank you for watching. Cheering for AU. Sigurado ako nag-enjoy ka ngayon sapagkat lamang ang iyong koponan 15-7.
Halalon with another steal. He's really helping defensively.
Deontay Holtz, Mikey, called for traveling. Now, I'm sure as a player you've gone through slumps. It seems that at the start of season 91, Deontay is going through a slump. How do you break out of a slump like that?
I think it really depends how you practice din and how much work you put in after practice, before practice. Kasi dun mo magigain din yung confidence mo Coming into a game, yung confidence mo galing sa practice And I think kailangan maging patient ka lang and continue your role in the team.
15-7 pa rin ang ating talaan. And Deontay Holtz nanggaling sa labas. So mananatili ang bola sa EAC. Coach Jerry Cordillera calling a timeout. His team still on top playing team ball with 6 assists. EAC only tallying 1. Ang nagbabalik na court general ng EAC, Francis Munsayak. At nakuha niya ang offensive rebound after serving that 1-game suspension. Also on the floor, Morada.
Nakausap ko si Francis Munsayak kanina. Sabi nga niya, masakit yung nangyari sa kanya. He was actually at home lang. He wasn't allowed in the venue during their last game. Masakit daw sa kanya nakamiss siya ng game na ganito. Na ganun ka-close at muntik pa silang manalo. But I'm sure he is excited to come back stronger here today.
At ang makakatapat niya, either si Kent Salado o si Giovanni Halalon. As a point guard, Mikey, are you more pressured when you know na makakalaban mo isa sa mga elite point guards sa isang tournament?
I think it's his chance to prove himself. Na nandun siya sa hierarchy, nandun din siya. Nandun siya sa level na yun. It's his chance to prove it. And I'm sure he's up for the challenge.
Francis Monsayac had 20 points in his season 91 debut against San Beda. Samantala, Mintes ang tira. Enriquez unable to put it down. Now another player who was injured last year, Jorem Morada, number 9 on the floor right now for EAC. Let's see what type of impact he will be able to make para sa kanyang kuburan.
I think that's the disadvantage nga of Monsayac, yung height niya. So medyo pag natpayungan siya ng mga lalaki, nahihirapan siya pumasa.
Samantala, Zach Nichols naitala ang kanyang unang 3-point bomb dito sa labang ito. Napako ang EAC sa 7.
Hindi ba 3 points muna yung corner shot ni Zach? Ang layo din, no? Ito nga si Klay Thompson. Pero EAC having troubles finding their offense. And as I say that, Monsayac right away, the court general of the Generals, showing us na kailangan nga siya dito ng EAC right now. And sana every game nandiyan na siya.
That ended a long drought in terms of scoring for EAC. Enriquez, baseline jumper is good for him. At nahihirapan ang EAC dito sa full court pressure ng Arellano.
Coach Andy telling us kanina na ang nagiging problema nila, they actually shoot themselves on the foot with unforced turnovers like that. So medyo crucial yun kasi dun bumabagsak yung kumpiyansa ng EAC at umaangat naman yung kumpiyansa ng kalaban nila.
Ito yung palitan ng dalawang shooters. Una si Zach Nichols para sa Arellano at nakabawi si Francis Monsayac para sa EAC. Nichols pinasa sa kanto. They go back out. Salado. Inside pass. Nichols nowhere to go. Naagaw ni Sidney Onwubere ang bola. Here comes Onwubere. Fouled by Ortega.
I was actually thinking, Anton, after the game we covered the last time, yung Arellano Lyceum, what if Zach can operate down low? Medyo magiging unguardable na siya with an outside shot like that. Kaya din niyang dumrive sa basket.
Zach, of course, his role is a 3-point bomber, pero tama ka, he does have the height to post up also, lalo na maliliit yung mga makakatapat niya dito sa EAC. Now, Sidney Onwubere, Mikey, is a player who is transitioning from playing the big man position to playing the small forward position this season.
I think it's a big adjustment for him. Ang laking difference nun. But then with his height, especially with the entry of their new imports, malaking bagay na maglaro siya sa labas.
At eto, speaking of the entry of their imports, si Embang pinasok na ni Coach Andy De Guzman. Francis Monsayac launching another triple, kumonekta para sa EAC. Nico Panga, pinangga si Sidney Onwubere. Naagaw ng EAC ang bola. Monsayac. Sabi niya, teka muna. Set up muna natin ang opensa.
I like this Monsayac Salado matchup. Talagang nagkakainitan sila. Kita nyo naman.
Only one to shoot. Pero matapang talaga, partner, si Monsayac. Talagang up for the challenge, gaya ng sinabi mo kanina. It's been an intense matchup between these two rivals. Former rivals in the NCAA, ngayon dalawang regular members na sa NCAA. 22-14 lamang ang AU kontra sa EAC. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 91, ilabas ang galing.